Let's just address this now, okay? I think if we have a boy, we'll have to completely change the name of the channel. So what we're going to do is Casey and Grace are going to move in together, share a room.
I might be traumatised, so I might move out though.
Yeah, we have to figure out what way we're going to do it.
Hey DVG fam!
Guys, how long has it been since we've actually done a mukbang? Like,
So long.
It was in the old days. We got landers, didn't we?
I can't even remember the last mukbang we've done, so I'm very excited, I'm very hungry, and I know that you guys have got loads of questions since we announced that we are having another baby, so we are going to be answering loads of questions, not just about the pregnancy, but like...
A lot of the questions that came in were about the pregnancy.
We decided to get something different, so we got Korean food, so we've got things like dumplings.
That's a dumpling.
I thought dumplings had like the little twisty bit.
Yeah, wait, I think they all look different. Oh, look, so...
That's, yeah, like more like that.
Let's wait for Casey to open the bag so we can hear it.
These are green. Oh! Dad told you it was going to be green.
Oh my god, that looks like the fish's heart is still pumping. Oh.
Don't turn your nose up at it. You haven't tried it.
But this.
Because it's squidgy. I don't like squidgy.
These spring rolls will always have my heart.
Okay, Grace, you need to be careful. One of these contains chicken. This is part of the challenge of today's video.
I reckon it's the ones in the white.
I think these are the chicken ones.
Oh, that's actually a dumpling.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you got, so one of them's spicy veg, one of them's mixed veg, one of them's prawn,
I wonder
and
which
one of
one's
them's
the
chicken.
prawn one.
Okay, so that's the prawn.
So let me have one of them then.
That's the chicken one. Okay. Don't you think they look cool though? Look, hold it up.
Yeah. It looks like
It's like icing.
It's like Brussels sprout.
Guys, this is the chicken one.
I'm
sure
trying
it
a
is.
vegetable one, but it's spicy apparently.
Oh dear.
Mm.
What chicken? Is that chicken?
Do you want me to try that one?
The soy sauce smells nice.
This one's good.
I actually really like
I
the
think
look
this
and the
is-
feel.
I
of
don't
this.
like I don't like textures like this. Like
Look at it though. It's like
the texture that's putting me off.
that's what's making me want it.
I really want to eat it. Look at the chicken I need to go.
Alright, so let's get on with the questions, okay? So,
no.
the question that we got is, are we going to find out the gender of the baby, and when will we find out the gender of the baby? Over to you, Sarah Jane.
Oh me.
Why are you eating that so slowly?
Is that dark?
Crunching it.
Well, it says it's dark, but I didn't see any dark in there. Maybe little bits.
A little bit dark.
Yes. The answer is yes. Of course, we will find out. We've
Why,
actually
of course?
because
You
I
don't want
was
it to be
just
a
about to
surprise?
say. No, I was just about to say because we've always found out what we're having. I'm not very good at surprises in general.
She's not.
As you've known, I've tried to find Christmas presents before, or every year. But yes, we will find out. We are actually hoping to do a gender reveal. We have got like a date penciled in the diary, but it's obviously just hoping that all the COVID restrictions lift. And if they obviously all lift the way that we hope they do, then that means we can just have all our friends and family in the garden without worrying about
We've
numbers,
actually
so-
never done a gender reveal.
No,
because
never.
they weren't really a thing when we had Chloe.
No.
And then now they're like a proper thing.
Yeah.
It's like, of course you have a gender
And
reveal.
we've only ever been to one gender reveal, your sisters, and we just loved it, didn't we? And it
The
was
pregnancy
like,
of me was just a surprise in itself.
Yeah. That was just like, that was enough surprises.
yeah, so I think like, yeah. So we will find out. We don't know the exact date because obviously we're just waiting to hope that the restrictions definitely do lift.
Probably
so.
like July sometime.
Yeah.
And of course we're going to make a video of the gender reveal because like, why wouldn't we?
Yeah, but we genuinely, we won't know. We're actually, if it all goes ahead, then Joel's mum will be the one that finds out whether it's a girl or boy, and she's going to get all the bits for us. So yeah, she'll be the only one that knows. So we won't even know until we literally, however we do it, pop the balloon or whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, we have to figure out what way we're going to do it.
Me and Grace want to have them, whatever you guys do, and then after, when we find out, we want that things on TikTok.
Who said we
when you-
want?
Well, I want us to have it. But like the thing that you spray and it literally comes out, like the powder literally just sprays
Yeah.
out.
It's like, we want it, and I'm like, I've never heard this before.
Well, now you want it.
I decided.
Have
for
you tried these?
No. Do you want to try it?
Come on, try it, just be
Please,
veg.
I don't want it to be spicy.
No, I think they were the more
I'll try
spicy
this if you
ones.
want me to. It's delicious. It is.
You go.
It genuinely
Delicious.
is. No, it really is.
A lot of people say
You have
this
to
about-
get through the first part of the flavour and then you're like,
But actually, it's really funny that I said I don't realise this texture, but I like.
I just want to watch Gracie's face because sometimes she pulls her face even if it's nice.
Oh, the whole spring rolls come out.
Oh, and you're just having them to yourself. Who's got a half-eaten one?
Me.
No, I pulled
It was too greasy. I couldn't eat it.
Okay, cool. Anyway, all right. Let's just address this now, okay? Of course, any gender of the baby, whatever the gender of the baby is gonna be, we are more than happy and, you know, but guys, if you got to pick what the gender of the baby was gonna be, what are you picking?
A boy? I don't know. I don't mind. I really don't mind having like
Don't mind.
another sister, but I don't know. Maybe a boy. I don't know.
Just because you, yeah, it's different.
It's
right?
different, exactly. Yeah, I would say a boy because.
Grace? Sorry, I didn't actually. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll get to it in a minute.
I really don't mind because I'm older. When I was younger, I wanted a baby brother. You could just like play fights and like even like play fight with Casey. No, I don't care because it's just.
Because you're just gonna beat it up regardless. I don't care anymore. I just beat up my sister or whatever. Sarah?
Yeah.
Boy. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'd like to say boy. I'd like to experience having a son, but. Gross.
If someone said to me the other day, if I got to pick the gender, if like you had some magic power, you could pick the gender, I'd pick a boy because I know how much Sarah wants a boy. But if we took all of that out of the equation, I don't know what I'd pick. I kind of lean more towards girl, but then I'm like, oh, actually, am I just doing that because it makes me a little bit nervous, the thought of having a boy that we've never had one.
I think it was only the other day that the conversation really come because you was just like, oh, I just think it's going to be a girl because we've always had girls. And I said, but would you, like, have you ever stopped to think like what it'd be like if you had a little boy? And you was like, no, like,
yeah.
And then because I was like, obviously, like you like your skateboarding, you could have that relationship. It's different, isn't it? It's always a little bit different.
It's always going to be different if you have but
you hadn't.
Maybe I haven't really allowed myself to like think that way because then I don't know, like. But also, I love having girls. I love being a girl dad.
Yeah.
So I really don't know. Like,
Don't blame me when you have me.
there's always one exception to the rule. So to be honest, I don't know. I think having a boy, I think maybe it'd be a bit exciting kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But different. So. Also, guys, if you're new here, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and join the DVG fam. If you hit the subscribe button, it means that you know when we post new videos and you don't have to go and search and see if we posted new videos. So, you know, it makes it easy to follow along. Does anyone have any baby names? That's the question. So I always say to people, right, don't share your potential baby names with people. Because if you say like, say for example, oh, I like the name Susan, right? Then someone will say, oh, I don't like that name. But if you said this is my baby and his name is Susan.
You know what else it is? No, because I was going to add in there is I know someone I hate with that name, and you're like, oh, they always add that in, don't they?
They have an opinion, but if you present your baby like, this is my baby, it's called Susan. They won't.
Why Susan?
I have to pick a name. Like, you know, it's just an example. Then they can't have an opinion on the name because, or if they do, they keep it to themselves, right?
Yeah.
But if they'll ruin a name for you. So.
Or they'll steal the name.
I actually genuinely don't have any names. Like, I've never had. I have a.
Why did I say that?
I have a girl's name that I liked with Chloe, but Joel said no. So he might let me have it now if we have a little girl. That is Penelope.
What happened to like not announcing names that potentially we might use?
Why?
Because of the example I just gave. I just gave you the reason.
No, I've just said
but
Dad, no, I've just said
it doesn't mean
she just said she don't like them.
We've never had a name in our pregnancy that we've then had. Like,
yeah, we've always changed it last minute.
Yeah, so I don't think.
Grace, what are you thinking? Do you have a name for like boy or girl?
No, I don't know.
The number one question that we get is, if the baby is a boy, what are you going to do about the YouTube channel name? Are you going to change it?
I think it's a name. I don't think because
you're going to keep dadvgirls.
Yeah, because it's a name now. It's like not a logo, but it is our
brand.
Yeah, but then he doesn't have a place. If it was a boy, he didn't have a place.
He's going to be like, where do I fit into that? I'm not dad and I'm not a girl.
Yeah, but you can't just like.
You can't unless you call him V. We could call him V. That is a pretty good solution. That's good.
Dadvgirls plus boy.
That's what people say. It just doesn't have the same ring to it. I think if we have a boy, we will completely. What's that noise?
Chloe? Is that?
Anyway,
Yeah.
I think if we have a boy, we'll have to
Hopefully the content
completely,
is something.
we'll completely change the name of the channel.
yeah,
Really?
we're gonna have to.
We
Yeah.
have to. We can't keep it.
But I would have thought because it's now our name, like
No, it would be like the condos. or
because
something.
I don't think of it as the actual
I know.
concept
You just think of it like a name, like it's its own word.
Yeah, no,
I would say, hey DVG fam, hey Conda
Oh
fam.
my goodness, everything would have to change.
yeah,
Alright,
but then
let's not
obviously,
think about
yeah,
it. Let's not think about
But if it's a boy, of course, we're gonna have to think about changing the name, and then we'd have your guys' help to help us think of the right name. Like, yeah.
I don't want to think about it right now.
I'm sure it's gonna be a girl, so we won't have to, and all will be okay.
Right, is Sarah gonna do a home birth?
No, he's up.
She's singing.
So am I going to do a home birth? So we have actually spoke about it, haven't we? Because Casey has said that she would like to be in the room with me.
I might be traumatized, so I might walk out though.
It's pretty intense.
And because of that reason, obviously with the situation of COVID at the moment, only one person is allowed in the hospital with you, which obviously would be Joel.
What?
So,
I'm willing to.
oh yeah, of course you are. You were saying the other day, you would never. Anyway, I was really interrupted by meant to be a funny joke. So yeah, so I'm thinking about it. Obviously, there's nerves. There's a lot of nerves there because the security have been in the hospital. So yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh my
feel
god,
like.
you wouldn't have anything. You wouldn't have
Yeah, you would. The midwife brings it. You know, they don't just leave you like by yourself. Like, but yeah,
It would be quite scary though.
I
right?
definitely know I want a water birth. I had a water birth with Chloe.
It was nice.
And it definitely was the
Was
best.
it?
Yeah, I said the only thing I'm going to change
Yeah.
next time is going to bring my trunks next time.
Oh my god.
Seriously. Seriously.
Coco, go to bed. Why is she up there like Oliver Twist or like a character from
Wait,
Annie
what's she singing?
singing at a real
It's
mum's
your
gonna
birthday
come?
time. That's what she thinks.
Just thinking about.
It's something that we're going to have to talk to the midwives about and just check.
We've never even considered it before or even
Never,
thought about it.
no.
And this time it's like, actually, would be quite nice.
Yeah,
'cause-
and it is funny because obviously your mum said that she would like to be there. My mum would like to be there. I'm like, gosh, if I just have a home birth, everyone can come, everyone can have a little look and see what's going
we get like
on.
pizzas in or do like an afternoon tea. Yeah, we could do like a really nice spread. We can get like entertainers in for the kids, keep them
Oh gosh, I wouldn't
like
want
balloon animals.
No, that's the
Well,
other thing.
give
If
birth-
I am
okay.
having a home birth, then I wouldn't want the little two here because they'd be traumatised if they hear the noises that come out of a
Chloe would
lady
be
giving
causing
birth.
trouble. Will baby number 5 have its own bedroom? Dung dung dung. The amount of people who said to us, "Where are you gonna? How can you?
Are you gonna move house?
How are you gonna have a baby because you don't have the space?" And it's like,
It's going under the stairs.
yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
the girls have shared bedrooms before, like loads.
I
So-
love that, and I always say that about how me and my sister shared a room for
Yeah.
years until I was like 15, and I love that. But I think
So many families they share, like the siblings will share.
Yeah.
The only
Great
thing
to-
though,
to
the only
like-
thing is, when me and Casey shared room, and then when we moved house and got our own room, I couldn't sleep in my own
yeah,
bed.
she couldn't. Yeah,
And then they kept going in the same.
yeah.
And then we were like, should we just put your rooms together?
We were like, no.
So
will
what we're
we
going to do is Casey and Grace are going to move in together, share a room.
Absolutely not.
Casey, Sophie and Chloe will share the baby with her its own, I'll have its own. Yeah, we have our own.
That'd be nice.
So each night we can take it in terms of the baby. No, obviously the baby will be in with us. So the baby's not due till November. So the baby will be in with us for like, but there's no rush, like 6, 8
Days.
months, whatever.
6
Oh,
years.
that was like
6
days.
months or something. I don't really know that obviously, but then we will put Sophie and Chloe together in Sophie's room. We'll get bunk beds, and the baby will have Chloe's room. But I don't feel any rush. I know this is gonna be our last baby, so I just want to really enjoy every minute of it. And there's no
Yeah,
rush.
so we've definitely got enough space for an extra
Yeah.
baby, that's fine. What is Casey doing when she finishes school? So you finished school now, right? What are you going to do?
Sleep.
What are you doing with your life? You're not going to sleep.
No, I'm gonna carry on and I'm gonna do YouTube. Really annoying me. I'm gonna carry on doing YouTube, but I'm also going to sixth form in September, so I will still have basically 2 years of school left still. But even when I finish that, I should literally just want to carry on with YouTube because obviously now, while being at school, it takes up like loads of my time. So then, I think it's the dumplings.
Hey, really dry.
Yeah, and obviously I literally haven't uploaded in about 2 months because I had exams and everything, and I can't plan my time well, and especially when I come back from school, I'm always tired, so I'm not in the mood to film. But then now, like with all this time of school, I'll be able to actually film as I have nothing else to do.
Yeah, and what subjects are you hoping to do?
Oh,
in
so
sixth form?
I want to do media, English, lit and lang, and PE.
Which I'm so shocked she wants to do English. For years, she's hated doing English.
No,
and
I
then-
haven't though.
Yes, you have.
I
You-
haven't.
Yeah.
I've always liked English because I like my teachers.
Yeah, recently. That's
No,
what I'm
but
saying. The last few years,
I've
like,
liked my teacher before, and I liked my teacher in year 8. I just didn't like year 7.
but that's what I'm saying. Like primary school, like I never thought you would do English.
Oh,
out of
but
everything. It's like
I
primary
never
school-
disliked it. I just never loved it. No, I've always said I hate science. I've never said I hate English.
I actually said she hates science.
She used to hate English, all of them. She used
Oh,
to,
okay.
like, as in she didn't enjoy.
No, I don't ever remember saying
She
that.
only ever really enjoyed like
Yeah,
PE
she
and
absolutely
dance.
hated dance. Like she hated. I'm joking.
Grace literally hates most subjects. Sarah, do you have any pregnancy cravings?
No.
Dumplings?
No. Annoyingly not. I don't have any cravings, but I'm so upset because I literally don't ever fancy food, do I?
Jasmine.
I can't eat too late in the evening. It makes me feel sick. I can't eat takeaways or anything greasy, which is, I love a spring roll. That's why I couldn't eat it because it was too greasy, so I know it's too heavy. Like,
This baby put you on a street.
yeah. Oh my gosh, the worst thing in the world. I've gone off chocolate. Really. And sometimes I'll try it because I think maybe it's okay today. And then I'll be like feeling really ill on the sofa for the next couple of hours.
Just
And
because
John's
you want a
like,
little
why? And I'm
square
like,
of dairy
I'm
milk.
like, because I just...
I'm like, could you please control yourself? You ate a square of
Yeah.
dairy milk and then now
Honestly,
you're feeling sick.
this is like the healthiest baby. I'm
Didn't I make you eat Big Macs and stuff?
yeah, and I've never liked before or after, but in my pregnancy with Grace.
I reckon
I
you
think
will
we
have
went.
some cravings. I reckon they're gonna come soon.
Yeah. I've said I fancy...
We'll do a video on pregnancy cravings.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm already getting some.
I've said I fancy a steak, but that's not because I have a craving, it's because...
You definitely have a craving for steak.
No. What it is, and this is why
No,
I
no,
keep
no.
saying to you. I keep
No,
saying
guys.
no. It's because we went for dinner and I had a steak, and it's the only dinner in however long I've enjoyed. So I keep saying, can we just go back for a steak because that was a dinner I really enjoyed.
It's definitely not a craving, is it?
No.
No, you're not craving it.
If I was craving it, I'd be making you cook it every night, and
Like,
you
it's
had
not
tried.
the same. I tried to cook it for you, it wasn't as nice.
It was nice, but it wasn't the same.
Okay guys, that's all of the questions that we have for today. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.